number one need that a man has is respect and honor. Men desperately need respect and honor. It's just simply the way that God made us. It's not because there's something wrong with your husband. It's just because every man is very sensitive in the area of his ego, and our work is very connected to our sense of ego, sometimes too much so. But men are very, very sensitive to these kinds of issues. And this is what your husband needs to hear from you, is, do you believe in me? Do you believe in me? Proverbs 31 says that the excellent wife, her husband is an elder in the gates of the city, but it's attributing it to her. She made him into an elder. How did she make him into an elder? She believed he was a good man before he started acting like it. And her praise and her faith and her prayers actually propelled him to be a better man. Do you believe in me? Do you believe that I'm a good man? Do you believe that I have potential? And it goes back to criticism versus praise and focusing on what's right. Are you proud of me? Are you proud of me? And let me say this, if it's at all a financial answer, that's going to devastate him. In other words, if your husband chose a career, or God chose a career for him, it might be that he works for the post office, or he's a school teacher, or he's a police officer, or something like that. And you know that no one's ever going to get rich doing those things. Or he's called to ministry or something like that. And he chose a career that would be paid less than he could have made if he did something else. And here's the issue. Regardless of how much I bring home, are you proud of me because I'm doing what God called me to do? Are you proud of me because I have good character? Would you be more proud of me if I made more money? And see, that what happens to a man is, it's devastating, is if your husband is doing what God called him to do, and let me say this, thank God for school teachers. Thank God for police officers. Thank God for firemen. Thank God for people in the military. Thank God. And there are many people at the core of our society, they'll never get the praise they deserve, and they'll never get the money they deserve. But for those of us who live with those people, and for those of us who know those people, they should get our constant praise. And for a woman, and you're married to that man, you need to let him know it doesn't matter how much money you make, honey. It matters that you're a good man. And I'm thankful for what you're doing. And when he knows that you're proud of him, that you believe in him, and let me say another thing, are you happy? Are you happy? Sexually, did you know the number one sexual need of a man is mutual satisfaction? What a husband wants almost more than anything else is to make his wife happy. Are you happy? And again, if there's a dollar sign on that and you say, no, I'm not happy today, but if you brought home $1 million, I'd be happy. What he feels like in that situation is your happiness can be purchased, but you're not happy because you're with me. And let me say this, if you're not happy today, don't ever think more money is going to make you happy. Because if God and your family doesn't make you happy, you're never going to be happy. And so, are you happy? Do you believe in me? You know, do you respect me? And when a woman looks at her husband and she speaks to him in honor terms that go outside of the scope of money, and it might be that your husband isn't doing as well as he could do, and he's not making as much money as he could make, and he needs to do better or whatever, you can be as honest as you want to be because your husband's equal. But understand this, his number one need is the need for respect. And when you tell him, I believe in you, you're a good man, and let me just tell you something, I married you because I had faith in you, and I know you're going to make it. I know you're going to get there. And when you pray and you praise him, both of those issues, we're not going to be able to have intimacy till we have trust. And on a woman's side, the trust issue is a security issue. But on a man's side, it's a respect issue. And when we're speaking our spouse's language, and when we understand their sensitivities, when a man feels honored and a woman feels secure, I'm just telling you, the gates open to our heart, and we're going to be able to relate on a very, very intimate level.
Thank you for joining us. Experience the life-changing series, You, Me, and Money, on CD or DVD. Follow your interests and get social by connecting with Jimmy and Karen and the Ministry of Marriage Today on Twitter. Looking for your next great book? Start reading instantly with Marriage Today's ebooks, now available online. Marriage Today's latest book, Lifelong Love Affair, is an essential tool couples can turn to again and again for inspiration and strength. Order your copy today. Become a rock-solid partner today and equip yourself with the tools you need for a successful marriage. $14, $28, or $56 per month. Choose the partnership level that's right for you. Become a rock-solid partner today.